Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. I got a video today from Abba and Preach.
Surveillance video from inside the Ackworth Walmart shows Patel walk in last month.
Shopping for Tylenol for his elderly mother.
As he walks the aisles, video shows him cross paths with this woman in a motorized wheelchair with a baby in her arms and a little girl under her feet.
She's pointing to where the Tylenol is.
Patel's back is to the camera, but as the chair moves forward, he appears to lean in. That's when the mother says he picked up her son. She did not respond to requests to comment on the new video, but told us last month.
He pulled him, I pulled him back. We're tug-of-warring.
And this video is very clear that did not happen.
She says her client.
You're right. A lot of you guys are right about them lying. It's for attention. They just want attention. Because obviously we can see there was no struggle really, like him trying to take anything. And he just kind of walks away. If someone was trying to abduct your child, I don't think you're just going to let them walk away.
Thought the kid was going to fall, so he was helping her readjust. Video shows him back up.
Yeah, she even points. I see her hand pointing right there.
She points to something, and he moves in that direction.
If you're in Walmart and you see someone in need, you're just going to have to let them fall, apparently. You're just going to have to let them, whatever happens.
This is why I hate society right now. Men want to help. It is built into us to help the people around us almost. We are very empathetic. We are very nice people, good people, men. Right? But now we're getting demonized and get thrown in jail for this instinct that we have. Now we have to fight our own instinct to help people because we're going to get in trouble now that we can't even show that we're good people because we don't help people anymore. So now it turns to create less good people.
Happens. We can no longer help handicapped people is what this is saying.
So he's facing kidnapping charges after the incident at Walmart.
But we have the video. So the video shows that it did not happen, and he's still facing charges.
Mom describes moment man allegedly tried to kidnap her son. We're tug-of-warring.
Just glad that he's still home with us.
Thankful. That's how Caroline Miller is feeling after a frightening
Look at her smiling, getting all this attention. You
encounter at this Ackworth Walmart.
But as much as we would love to think it'll never happen, it will and does. And to be prepared for when it does.
She says her kids wanted to ride the motorized wheelchair. They were almost done shopping when she says 56-year-old Mahindra Patel.
So they wanted to ride the chair. So you don't need the chair. You never ride the chair normally. But yet you're in a freaking chair. So obviously, yeah, that's probably why your kids are falling off left and right because you don't know how to use the damn chair.
Ask for help finding Tylenol.
When I pointed my arm out this way to point it to the direction of where it was, that is when he reached down, put both his hands.
That is not what we saw. We saw him reach out and kind of help you, and then you pointed afterwards. You liar.
He's on Jude and grabbed him out of my lap.
She says it happened.
Why are you fucking lying? Stop fucking lying.
And so fast.
I'm like, no, what are you doing? What are you doing? He pulled him, I pulled him back. We're tug-of-warring.
She says then he walked off, bought the Tylenol, and left.
That's not what happened.
Hold up. We're going to play this video first. So that's what she's claiming happened.
Okay.
So this man tried to kidnap the kid.
Yeah.
Failed. Got a headache. Bought the medicine.
But you know how much problem you run into trying to kidnap someone?
Facts.
Of course you're going to, Tylenol.
And like when bitches resist it, that is a headache. Just let me take your fucking kid.
I need that Tylenol.
As a professional kidnapper, normally people just accept, and then I'm like, finally, I'm not going to need meds after
Well, you
this.
also bring guns, so that's the thing. You
Yeah.
know, people usually,
And when the girl's like screaming, like, oh, he's trying to kidnap my kid, I just casually go and finish my grocery shopping.
Yep.
Don't you?
Yeah, but I sing.
You sing?
Yeah.
I prefer to prounce around.
You whimsy?
Whimsical.
Whimsy the bumbleclad.
Where's my Tylenol?
Whimsy the bumbleclad.
Give me your kid. No? Okay, have that one. Oh my God. Hold on.
I mean, they're making light of this subject because this is a damn serious subject, but I understand why. Because we can't be too
Hold on. We're
It can't be
these
me
jokes.
all the time.
There's a lot of mentally ill people in America, so this might be real. So let's go.
Sorry.
Yeah, this is insensitive. We're victim.
Yeah. Sorry.
We saw him checking out, but before we could really do anything, he was gone.
3 days later, police arrested Patel.
We were able to see the car he got into and followed cameras and used our flock cameras in the city and was able to.
Did you just say you followed the cameras and you watched the cameras? How did you not see that footage? Sue these mother chuckers!
To get a tag number.
Everyone!
But Miller still thinks Walmart needs to have better security.
Obviously, these places are targeted. You know, we know what's going on in the area around.
Okay, we know Sounds of Freedom is real. I'm not disputing that kids do get kidnapped and there's a whole smorgasbord of all of this going on. But all of a sudden to bring that up and just put all of this onto this one gentleman here trying to buy medicine for his sickly mother?
Around here, how many missing posters of kids do they have on their very own wall?
So that's a story. They arrested him. So let's go watch the video because apparently pulled surveillance video. So let's take a look at that. So they have him on video walking around. So I guess his lawyer asked for the video. You can see him just walking around the store. Apparently it's to find his victim, but the lawyer's claiming it's to find his medicine. He asks for help.
At this point, Patel asks the mother, Caroline Miller, where to find the Tylenol, all while in a seemingly friendly conversation. It is then when Miller seems to struggle to keep her children balanced on top of her while riding the motorized wheelchair. So much so she ends up crashing into the store's display, unable to control the wheelchair. Patel decides to contact a Walmart employee to assist him in finding what he came for. He sees Miller for a second time with no sense of conflict or distress in sight, simply to tell—
You fucking dirty cops, you. Is this bias? Is this a shitty law system? What is this? Is this just cops that not doing their job properly?
Tell her he found what he needed, walking off promptly right after.
Oh my God.
Wasn't she just smiling? Oh my God, bing! Oh my God, you look so cute. Plop.
And
Am I crazy?
you know, there's a detail that just hit me from what she said. She said she doesn't normally use a wheelchair, but the kids really wanted to ride one.
Yeah.
That explains why.
That's why I fucking said it. I was just like, wait, they want to ride the wheelchair? This is not no Disneyland ride.
The kids are falling off and everything.
Because there's not enough space for everybody.
No, it's not just that. She's not used to using a wheelchair. That's not her shit.
And she's running into stuff.
But also, if you're not used to use a cart, because that's not a wheelchair, but whatever. If you're not used to
No, it's a wheelchair.
Sure, but it's the shopping cart of Walmart. Whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It means you're able to walk.
Yeah.
If someone's pulling on your kid, you're going to stay seated in your chair?
And you just talk to them and scream for help?
Oh my God, hi.
I didn't think about that part.
Not only did this happen beside another man,
Like, you would be screaming, holding on to that man, and trying to get as much help as you can, trying to get this man out of there. Or, I mean, cops to get there. Not just smile and sit in your damn chair.
she was smiling with him afterwards. The guy went and didn't act urgently. He bought his Tylenol from, like, oh, she doesn't know what the fuck she's doing. She didn't call for help or nothing. No. Sorry, she lying. She absolutely lying. What person almost has their kid abducted, speaking to people, and she doesn't sit there, try to get them to chase the man, or she just starts driving off?
She's not lying. She's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh, that's crazy.
No,
That is crazy.
So you made all... And at the end of the video, she's like, well, you...
And again, guys, of course, I know women can do horrible things, but doesn't mean I'm not going to be outraged when I see things like this and experience like this, because I feel for this man. This man looks quite elderly. And to be accused of kidnapping? Kidnapping!
You know, I'm going to teach my kids a lesson.
She says she's now teaching her kids a lesson. She didn't think she'd have to
Well,
this
your
early.
mother's a liar.
Mommy's a fucking liar.
Yep.
Yeah, because, you know, when you just kidnap a kid or try to kidnap a kid, you're going to stay there, linger, talk to people. There's against.
Do you want more information on me in case you need to identify me later?
No. Sir, do you have kids at home that I could maybe borrow for?
No kids?
No? All right, cool. I'll get on my way because I was just about Tylenol and I think there is about to be a headache. So.
That's crazy. Listen, maybe he's the boldest criminal I've ever seen. Maybe.
Oh my God.
He's been in jail since March.
Yep.
The man's been in jail this whole time? What? What? I didn't think I was gonna blow up more than I'm blowing up right now, but I'm blowing up. I'm freaking... So this lying whore of a woman, I don't care if she sleeps around or not, she's a whore. Did all of this and this man is in jail when he's supposed to be taking care of his elderly mother? What is going on?
So he was looking. So his mom is ailing. He has an 86-year-old mother. So he was really sent to the store to get the Tylenol. I guess they thought that in between that he wanted to kidnap a kid. That's nuts, bro.
And he's still in jail. Nobody really gives a shit.
Okay, ready for the key detail. This is why you be reading. Okay, this is why I read. When asked why Miller would make up such a horrific claim against an innocent man, this is Patel's lawyer who's saying this. Patel's lawyer pointed out that Miller, the lady who made the accusation, had previously been involved in a litigation against companies. In 2021, she'd filed a lawsuit against Lyft saying that she'd been raped by a driver. The lawsuit's ongoing. So I guess she's trying to say this person has a history of litigation in regards to like...
Oh, that's what she does. She's a scammer. Oh, she scams.
Nah,
No,
man.
that's crazy.
Okay,
That's
I know
crazy.
we're joking, but like this man's life has been upended.
That's crazy.
2 months now, this man has been in jail. If he had any job, he had anything, that's gone. His mother's still alive or what? Like, who's taking care of her?
Mom is sick. He can't be there for her. It's been over close to 2 months.
That outrages me so much right now. That this man has a sickly mother that he can't even go take care of. If she passes while he's in... Oh. I will sue the pants off of everyone.
Since he's in prison for this, and this is on suspicion of. But now there's a tremendous amount of evidence. My hope is that they're going to let him out soon. But what a crazy story.
If I'm coming out of this shit, I'm suing everybody, even the police department. So you were able to find who I was and arrest me.
Correct.
That was part of your investigation. In order to know who I was and follow me and go to my house and arrest me, you had to watch the cameras of the whole thing that happened. Oh yeah, that's him. Yep, that's him talking to the lady, not getting her kid.
See, so I'm not crazy. I also thought, like, wait, you watched the cameras to catch this guy? Did you not watch the cameras to at least somewhat confirm her story?
Past that, okay, that's still him. Where is he going? You didn't fucking compute that nothing happened? That's what I'm pissed at. It's because you looked at the camera because she didn't know who he was.
Right.
So you looked at the camera in order to make that arrest. My days.
Why are you getting mad? It's land of the free.
Well, not him.
That's crazy. Work.
Yo, you had to look at the camera in order to make the arrest. And then boom. No, you went past that and made the arrest still.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And that's in Georgia. That video, if that looked like a kidnapping to you, I don't know what to tell you. The reaction she had, the reaction he had, none of this makes any sense. The idea that he has to spend 2 months in jail just because she said so is nutty. Yo, free Bender, bro. Free Bender. Anything else?
Bender? Mm-hmm. That's his name?
Starts with a G.
Guy.
Patel. Just go with the last name. Patel is an easy one to do.
Yeah, let's go with the last name. Jackass.
Are you being also stereotypical?
No, you are.
It's just me. Okay.
That's really just you.
Free him anyways, whatever his name is.
Yo, no, don't free him. Switch.
I'm with
She
Preach
needs
on
to be
this
in
one.
jail.
You gonna put a white woman in jail over this? In Georgia, you bugging.
Yo, that's crazy.
The way these fucking cops just jumped in, looked at that footage, and decided, like, listen, you guys want to press charges or whatever as you're waiting for the investigation to unfold? Fine. Keeping him in jail is crazy.
This is the whole, innocent until proven guilty? Really? But you keep me in jail this whole time until I get to prove my innocence. How is this innocent until proven guilty? Right? Yes, you may not have sentenced me to a long period of time, but during this whole time, I'm in jail and I can't really get out unless there's some kind of bond paid for. How does that make sense?
But again, in my experience, I feel like America's pretty. This is actually one of the many reasons why I don't want to live there. Their policing is wild to me. You can say whatever you want about our country, all the problems, whatever. Your policing is crazy.
Guys, there was some transient person causing trouble at my store. I had to kick him out of my store, slightly beat him up a little bit. Not enough. I just ruffled him up a little bit and just sent them out. The cops saw that, arrested me, literally put me in jail in front of my own shop and saying, "Oh, you were punching him and stuff." I'm like, "No, I'm trying to kick him out of my store." Literally kick him out of my store. But I'm the bad guy and I'm the one that got arrested for it. Can we just have a little bit of discernment of what the hell's going on sometimes? Instead of just sometimes I don't even understand how people only can go by the book and not see the situation at hand.
I'm suing the police.
The amount of people in America who sit in jail for years awaiting trial, never found guilty
over some bullshit.
Some of them can't pay their bail, right? Can't get bond, and they just have to sit in jail and ruin their lives.
You guys
that's crazy.
You guys are wilding on that one. You are wilding.
Your prison law enforcement, that's a no for me. That's me personally.
I 100% agree.
We got
with
our problems here too. I ain't say
system.
about it, but I don't want that.
It's trash.
I wonder if all those people who are we just believe victims. It's can we not just believe evidence and say I'm not going to admonish her? I'm not going to. But until everything is concluded, I'm not going to take a side. Is that not possible? Now I've at least seen videos, so that's shaping my opinion. But there's some people who really still there's still people.
I mean, there's still a chunk of women that still think Johnny Depp did everything.
People who out here
there's some people that are gonna say that it's not racism, but I have a hard time believing so. When to make the arrest, you had to watch the video. And I have a hard time explaining to me. I have a hard time explaining to myself what happened then, because it's right there. It's right there. Yeah. So what was it?
That's a good question. I don't know. What do you guys think in the comments below? Bring him.
Maybe there is some degree of racism. Maybe very little, but maybe it is. But maybe because he's a brown man, touching her kid or something, she had to make something up. Or he's just a man. That's where I almost always automatically lean towards, is just because he's man. Men bad. Doesn't matter what race of men bad. That's all it is. Please subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that, and I'll catch you guys next time.